This is going to be a demo on building a circular profile on a local axis. The geometrical set is the default in-work object if you set your preferences correctly, not the part body. Why? Because usually we're setting up a starting point by creating points, lines, and curves to get some kind of reference to create a local axis system. I'm just going to use a point coordinates for a local axis. When I select this point, you have XYZ coordinates. So I'm going to create 5 for X, which in maritime coordinates would be called station. And it would be starting from the tip of the boat and working its way back. And Y would be buttock line 0, would be right down the middle of the boat, 5 inches in Y. A positive Y direction would be on the right side of the boat, starboard side, and the negative direction would be left side of the boat, and that'd be the port side. The Z direction would be the water line, and I'll just go up 3 and hit preview. So you can see there's going to be a point created in the geometrical set that we typically rename to construction geometry. Select OK. And there's your point there. In the specification tree, I open up the point coordinates 5x, 5y, and 3 and z. Using that point, we would go to an axis system and select point number 1. I just find it easier just to grab that thing right off the tree. So the local axis is right there. I select OK. What I do immediately is I just open up the absolute axis to make sure I've got this axis system here, and this is getting renamed to the local axis. So use your contextual menu, go to properties, feature properties, name it local axes. On the absolute axis, we leave that alone, but I go right to hide. That allows me to go to the view tab and hit fit all in. And it's going to look just like you're working on the absolute axis. So from here on out, everything will be the same. I'm going to select the XY plane to go into a sketch. I'm going to go to the view tab and hit normal to view. That's interesting. I'm going to put the X in the opposite direction by doing a normal to view again. Normally I'm used to the X going down, so I have to hit normal to view twice. Just keep hitting normal to view until your X and Y looks like normal. And I'll just kind of slide this over a bit. And I'm going to create, under the sketch tab, I'm going to create a circle. And I know I say don't work on the axis, but we're not really, because I'm going to link the center point to the axis. So when I grab that point, I'll open up the sketch, and I'll just go out. I'm going to go out about, I'm going to zoom down. I'm going to go out 5 inches to make it 10-inch plate. Okay. So this geometrical set, we have the circle, and normally I just want to tie it to that local axis. That's why I have it. It's going to be my datums. All right, so that's how you create a circle on a local axis. Next, we'll create more circles.